Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 505. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Rabeens Raycroft and Rob Fiasco.
What's up, you cool cats and kittens? Let's skedaddle into another killer episode, bringing you the bee's knees, the dopest takes, and just enough flapdoodle to keep it interesting. Buckle up, because this one's gonna slap. Let's roll.
And that's how we get demonetized here on 505. Stick around and enjoy.
Talk about later.
What? What are you talking about later? Is it because I showed up? What? You can't talk about it in front of me? What's going on? What do you guys conspiring?
I'll just be your secret lover.
Collusion. I'm not actually that. All right. That made me feel better. Thanks.
Oh, good.
So what's up?
Welcome to the podcast.
It is now December, so I can have a shine or cheer.
Nice.
Yeah, baby. Woo-hoo. This is we did not see. Now it's your turn to be on the outside. Oh yeah, we'll tell the listeners it's a shine or cheer. We all have shine or cheer.
That's what I have.
Uncoordinated.
I just had them in my fridge. I was like, oh, I should bring this up because it's a thing.
I bought a 6-pack a couple of weeks ago, and I keep nipping off them. This is like the third one I've had out of it. However, I was grocery shopping tonight because we're getting hammered with a storm tonight. They've already canceled school for tomorrow. They canceled it at like 6 o'clock tonight. So I'm good.
This is not lake effect snow.
No. So I'm going around getting some essentials, for tomorrow. Already took tomorrow off. They canceled school. Me and the kid are just going to hang out. And I'm like, ooh, let's go through the beer section. So I actually bought a 12-pack as well. So I'm set for tomorrow with the shine or cheer.
Hunkering down. Yeah, we're going to get some of it, supposedly. We're getting the wind anyway and some of the snow. So that's annoying.
We were expected. They said we were potentially getting an additional 18 inches overnight.
Jeez.
I hope that is not true.
For last year.
Yeah, no shit. I have already shoveled 2 to 3 times more, like hours wise, than I did all of last year.
So how is this different than lake effect snow? This is just normal snow?
An Alberta Clipper. This is what is known as an Alberta Clipper.
Yeah, because it comes normal lake effect snow.
Up, man.
It sounds like a Shoresy thing.
Normal lake effect snow comes like from the southeast from the southwest, or like directly from the west across the lake.
You can watch it. It's like it picks up the moisture right from the lake and then just dumps it as snow. It's very localized.
This one has a little bit of lake effect to it, but this one comes from the northwest. So it's coming down across, which that here in the southern tier of New York, that's where we get fucked. Buffalo gets the normal lake effect where it just comes straight across the lake. We get the Alberta Clippers where it comes down and just comes right across us. So yeah, we're gonna get and it forms around us and just hangs out. That's the thing. It doesn't just pass through; it just hangs out for a while. So yeah, it'll be fun. I hope we don't get 18 inches. I have gotten up early the last 2 days to shovel just to get out of my driveway.
What if we built a wall?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that would keep the Clippers from like up in Canada where they belong?
Could be.
Well, so for basketball, if you just put like a championship there, then it keeps them away.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't work for Buffalo though.
No, because we're just south. We're just south of the wall. Oh,
yeah.
I did not know that an Alberta Clipper was an actual thing.
Yeah. See all the shit you pick up living around the Great Lakes your whole life.
They are great.
You learn a lot of things visiting Great Lakes.
There's
all sorts of things.
Oh man,
you were near a lake.
I was near one of the Great Lakes.
There's the segue for you.
Yeah.
Why are you bleeding?
Oh, that's a story later. I'm not actually bleeding.
Oh, okay.
That's old blood. That's a wound.
That's from the murder.
Yeah, that's a wound.
That's fine.
Did you slip while you were shoveling?
Tower.
No, or do I tell mine first and then we get into Ray's? I've already told mine. I'll do the Cliffs Notes version just quick, and I'll also throw the plug. If you want the full extended version of this, go over to the Comedy Pickaxe. I went off on this over there, so go check that one out.
He tells us good stories now.
No, it was just fresher. But okay, Saturday was not my best day. So Saturday, doing whatever I am around the house. I'm here. I go to leave. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get a happy hour pitcher. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. That way I can come home, finish up some shit I was working on here. It'll be fine. I go to leave. I trip on my boots. Like my kitchen comes down like 3 steps to a little landing, and then straight down from there is the basement stairs. But off that landing is my side door. So I come down the 3 steps, trip on my boots, take a header down my basement stairs. So literally like slow motion, I do like this barrel roll thing. I land on my shoulder at the bottom of the stairs, slam my head against the wall, break my glasses. That's where this wound comes from. This was through an Under Armour shirt and my jacket. I ripped my arm all up. My shoulder's all bruised up still. Like hurts pretty, like I can't go above this right now. My hips all fucked up. Like I'm getting better, but okay, so this was Saturday. Saturday night, we get a bunch of snow. I've got a shovel for Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. So now, like, I'm shoveling after falling down the stairs, whatever. Okay, so I'm not dead. I could have broken my neck. I didn't. I'm fine. I have a busted up elbow. At the wine cellar, another plug for the wine cellar. I'm down there having my happy hour beer. I'm planning on just having a happy hour beer. I stayed way too long, but part of the reason why is like people just kept showing up, and it was like, oh, I'm talking to somebody I know, and then somebody they know shows up. So then I talk to them, and then somebody they know shows up. It was just one of those nights, like people just cycled through. One of the people that came in at some point, this girl comes in. I'm sitting at the corner of the bar, and she's talking to whoever I was talking to, and she just looks over at me with this disgusted look on her face and goes, oh, your aura is super cloudy. So me being a pitcher in, I go, all right, is that good or bad? All right. So she proceeds to then come around. I'm in like the corner. Nobody really knows this, but I'm in the little front corner of the Cherry Bar. So there's like 3 bar stools there. She goes around me, sits next to me, and proceeds to give me an unwarranted, unwanted, unasked for psychic reading. I didn't pay attention to most of this. It kind of freaked me the fuck out. So she went on. I would tune in, give her the handsome Dan from Wayne's World. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like just to, she talked for about 45 minutes. No idea. And then I just got up and left. So apparently I have a cloudy aura, and I should have paid attention to why. Maybe it's because I fell down the stairs. Maybe it's because I fell down the stairs an hour before. But so anyway.
Now, did you fall down the stairs because you didn't put your boots where they should have been?
I know they're there. It's the same place I put the boots every time. I just misstepped. Like I mean, it's a tight little space there, but no, they were tucked up against the wall where they should have been. And I just misstepped. And then it stumbled me enough to where I missed the top step. And then you're done. What are we looking at?
Oh man, it did it. It did it.
Bitcoin broke 100K. Woo.
Oof.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I don't know when it happened, but
several days later.
Yeah.
On tape delay. Hey, congratulations. I have 0.0000
repeating.
0.
Yeah, me either.
But it's probably good for the overall market. I'm sure everything's just going to piggyback and go insane.
Let's hope so. More on that later.
So anyway, back to Ray. Back to Ray, who didn't fall down the stairs.
Well, we haven't heard the story yet.
That's true.
I did not fall down the stairs. I was trying to quickly repeat it in my head to remember if I did. No, there was no falling. This was a very safe, a very reasonably sober trip. it was with my dad, so that helped to keep it to the reasonably sober part. I'm not going to get totally hammered with my dad. But yeah, I went to the Dolphins at Packers on Thanksgiving Day in Green Bay.
Fucking cool. That had to be fucking cool. It was.
So we left Houston on Wednesday night. He booked the flights through his Southwest points that he had built up. So it was Houston to Nashville, Nashville to Milwaukee, which I actually didn't mind at all because it was like an hour and 15 minutes both ways with like a 20-minute layover.
Okay.
So it's like a good like hour-long flight, get off, pee, go on the next one, you're there. Like that's I don't mind that for a layover. I can deal with that type of thing. So yeah, but got to Milwaukee late, slept in a hotel in Milwaukee, grabbed the rental car in the morning. Started driving up towards Green Bay. Hotels in Green Bay for a home game are insane. So I stayed in Denmark, Wisconsin, which is 15 miles outside of Green Bay.
Okay. That's still not bad. 15 miles, that's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's 20 minutes in Houston. That's to get to the grocery store. So yeah, I was like, yeah, we'll do that easy. That's nothing. So, but it was significantly cheaper. So definitely worth it if you're going to look at outside of Green Bay and just do the drive-in. But as we were driving up to Denmark, we kept seeing these signs for the Lake Michigan Circle Tour or something.
Circle Jerk.
Yeah, not that.
Oh
no, this was more family friendly.
Oh, okay.
Apparently it's a 1,000-mile loop around the lake where they stop at like over 100 lighthouses along the way.
Now, really? God damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so you're supposed to drive around the whole lake and just stop all the lighthouses, look at them. So we saw that one of the lighthouses on the tour was in Sheboygan, and that was 7 minutes off of the road that we were on to get to Denmark. So we were like, yeah, we'll stop and look at the lighthouse. Why not? When else are you going to be in Sheboygan, Wisconsin?
Yeah, right.
And then because we've always watched Home Alone my entire life, it was like, yeah, exactly.
Did you get in the back of somebody's van, play some polka?
Apparently, Sheboygan is known as the Malibu of the Midwest, which I did not know.
Okay. All right.
Because there's this giant hill with all these massive houses on it overlooking Lake Michigan. So I guess that's their Malibu.
Okay. Don't fuck up my beach community, Lebowski.
Basically. Yeah, walked out of the lighthouse. It was covered in icy water. Didn't fall. Walked out a good way. Saw it. It was cold. Whatever. But then, yeah, checked in the hotel and then drove up to Green Bay. Parking's super easy. You just park like right outside the stadium, and then they have Titletown right outside of it. So there's like all these breweries and restaurants and bars, and they have a skating rink and shuffleboard and bocce ball and foosball and a football field.
So it's like a whole event center rather than just okay, all right.
Yeah, it's like to get people, instead of just tailgating, get them to come into the area and spend money at the places around it.
What's that
and
like?
Support the. I know it actually works very successfully. Houston has nothing like this. It's
neither do we.
You hop on a train in downtown and you ride the Texas Stadium. But there's a brewery right across from Stadium, Hinterland Brewing, and the beers are reasonable. They're like $8 a piece, like perfectly what I would expect a beer to be.
Yeah,
and the food's not bad. We split a pizza, it was like $20, like perfectly reasonable price food to be right across from Lambeau Field.
Yeah, but it's not in there, so that's I can't remember. I got two. Ben and I went to, not to interrupt your story, but we went up to the Shoresy Classic there where they played the Sabres alumni a couple weeks ago. And we got two tall boys, and it was like $38 a piece. Like we walk in and you do the little scanny deal, $38 for two tall boys. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. We got into the stadium and we both wanted a coffee because it was cold. And I asked him, can you make them boozy? It ended up being like $30 for two boozy coffees.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They were good boozy coffees, though. They put a good amount of Baileys in it.
When in Rome, I guess. Or when in Green Bay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing. Titletown's a cool thing. They got statues of the rings. They've got a whole party going on. They got stuff you can buy. The brewery's great. Like it's a great experience, and all the tailgating's around there. So yeah, it's a fun thing to check out if you're going to Lambeau. It's part of the experience.
So, but outside of that, I mean, you were in Green Bay at a Packers game on Thanksgiving Day. Like that had to, and they were playing the Dolphins. So
yeah. Yeah, no, it was, the whole thing was just as you're driving up to it, it's like you see the stadium. It's just like, oh, we're at, like it felt like a historic football thing to be at, you know, like it had that just, you were talking about aura earlier. It had that aura to it.
A very clear, non-cloudy aura, most likely.
Right.
No, I'm glad that you were able to recognize that in the moment, because a lot of shit that I've done is just like, it's only when you look back, you're like, oh, that was really cool. Fuck. You know, but knowing and being there.
And I made sure to like appreciate that, like as you're walking up the stadium for the first time to the seats and you're seeing it, like it's okay. Let me make sure I'm in this moment and seeing what's happening, because it is like it's under the lights already. The snow is falling. It's exactly what you would want from Lambeau. It's let me make sure I'm enjoying every second of this and soaking it in type thing.
Oh, that's super cool. And not to give too much away, but I think Rob has found a picture of the game and he is scavenging the crowd for Ray. Ben
I can never find myself.
Ben found him like on TV and sent a picture. So
yeah. But we ended up sitting right next to some Dolphins fans from Minnesota. So that was cool. So we were, talking to them the whole time. Then all the Packers fans are just great and friendly, and what you would stereotype every Midwestern person as. That's what they are.
Okay.
They're just, having a good time and talking to you, and it's fun. And it's a great experience here. It's all just metal bleachers. So you're just shoulder to shoulder with the person next to you. It's freezing cold.
Really?
But it works out because you're that close to everybody.
That's fair. I should have told you. I should have told you the trick that I learned at one game from a veteran Buffalo sitting up in the 300 section that I sat behind one time. Bubble wrap. If you put that down, especially on the metal seats, your ass will keep the air in the bubbles warm enough that it'll keep your butt warm.
So when my dad was picking up the rental car, the guy driving the shuttle to it told him to put cardboard boxes or something under you on the bleacher. But they were selling these little foam pads for $5 outside the stadium. So we bought a couple of those and set on those instead. So we were prepared at least for that part.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, other than the Dolphins being the Dolphins and can't play in cold weather, the game was fun. It was exciting. They made it at least somewhat entertaining towards the end.
It's more that you were there on Thanksgiving Day. Again, I can't underplay that. That's so cool.
And we realized while we were there that the last time that me and him had gone to a Dolphins game was the last time they had played on Thanksgiving Day, which was at the Dallas Cowboys in like 2011, 2012.
Okay.
So now it's like a thing that we've accidentally done where we've gone to the Dolphins playing away somewhere on Thanksgiving Day twice in a row.
Okay. I mean, he's a Dolphins fan too. That kind of sucks, but
he's a Jets fan, really.
All right.
He went for the football experience, the being at Lambeau on Thanksgiving Day thing.
That's fair. It's spending the day with his kid. I'm sure that's probably cool too.
Yeah. And then, I basically woke up the next day, had a flight out of Milwaukee to St. Louis to Houston. So we found this German bar in Milwaukee that had this, the broths are made. And yes, I did not eat vegan on this trip at all. It was cheese curds and Italian meat pizza and broths. Yeah, I went all in. The broths were made in the factory right across the street from the bar. They had a deal where you bought a liter of German beer and you got a free brat. So I got a liter of dark Dunkel and brat, and then we went to the airport and flew back home.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the true full Midwest experience.
You need a name for your temporary veganism.
A specific name for him breaking edge.
Yeah,
it's like when I travel only.
Yeah.
But it's also very like he came up here and he had wings, and then he goes there and he has a brat and cheese curds.
Like Philly cheesesteak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just like I'm out of town. I can eat whatever the fuck. It's very, very localized. I mean, you had a beef on weck when you were up here too, didn't you?
Right. But that was before I think I was vegan. That was years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know if you did it on this last trip.
I don't think we had time this last trip, but that's definitely on the next trip menu.
All right, that's fair.
This just in, Bitcoin has hit 101.
Oh, damn. Still climbing.
It's just going to go. It's going to skyrocket.
Buy now, kids, or buy last week, or buy 20 years ago.
Bye, Grandma.
But yeah,
It's still out there.
Hey, since if you would have bought Grandma when we talked about it, it would be no more or no less than it was back then. So
It's a safe
we're
investment.
nothing
It is.
if not consistent.
I'm holding true to my 178,000 grandmas.
There you go. Since we've last talked, we've added one holder
There you go.
because Ben has them now.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got him in the game. You got him in the game.
You can still get it early, folks. Get it on the ground floor.
Wait until I can teach him meme trading.
He was asking me about it, and I'm like, I know so little. I go, I kind of know the concept, but go ask Rob.
I've got a new term for it. Racist quick draw.
Racist quick draw?
Yeah.
For meme trading?
That's what I'm calling meme coin trading because
That's what it is. It's the most racist ones take off.
it's yeah, we got a couple of minutes. Let me kind of share, kind of change windows. Yes, you can. Hold on. I got a cough. Don't listen to me.
No way. Now that okay, I was gonna say don't mute it. If you draw attention to it, don't mute it.
All right. So
All right. Who's Isaac?
It has gotten easier. Let me tell you this. So you just get yourself a Telegram account, right? You like download Telegram. There's a web version. There's an app version. It's fine. So you get that installed. Then there's so many of these sites that you can find links to for Telegram. This one I found, Solana Early Trending, with 47,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And they just consistently, like, there's so many tokens being created. Like, you could go to probably a completely different trending site app within Telegram, and they would give you a completely different list of tokens.
Okay.
So that's just how many there are. So here we go. I got them loaded up. So you can kind of see this token here launched 11 minutes ago. The time BTC hit 100K. That's a token.
That's literally what it's called.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it's called. It's trending. So
As you would expect.
so if I wanted to buy it, I would just hit buy now and then hit the start button here and I could buy it.
Wait, go back up. Is that a Star Wars meme-ish one? It's got the Pepe the Frog, but it's also oh no, okay. It
It's
looked
Pepe, I think.
yeah, it
I don't know
looked
what's going
like Grand Admiral Thrawn for a minute. Sorry.
I'm sure there's one
Maybe I
somewhere.
just have too many Star Wars memes in my brain.
I'm sure there's one out there.
So it's ridiculous because the things that I will see, one, you can get your news from here. I found out what Trump said about making Canada the 51st state or whatever from a meme coin. I learned about the United Healthcare guy dying today from a meme coin. I learned whatever happened with South Korea yesterday, meme coins.
Okay.
I didn't get any news. I didn't learn about any of that but then when I did hear something, I was like, oh yeah, I saw the meme coin for that.
That's
Interesting.
wild.
Yeah.
So
That's
it is.
insane.
It's a little sad, but at the same time, why not?
Look at this, Isaac.
Yeah, who's Isaac?
It's I have no idea, but if you would have got in when they told you to, which was their entry signal at under 100K, you'd be up 100x.
Okay.
I mean, I'm seeing documentaries now
gambling.
on various
But I picked
places.
the worst. Go ahead.
Or I was just saying, I'm seeing documentaries now because that picture made me think of it. I've seen a couple of them where they're focusing on some of the pump.fun stuff where people are streaming like murdering people and it's driving the price of a coin up. Yeah, they banned it, but like back when it was up there, like there's multiple documentaries out now coming out covering all that stuff. It's crazy.
Wow.
And a lot of it looks like stuff like that.
But
I always go for I'm like, oh, there's no way that one's so stupid. I'm not getting in on that. And they like 100 X's, and you're like,
you just gotta turn the brain off.
That's just somebody just created that with AI.
Yeah, it's a North Pole cartoon kind of thing. It's got a little kid there, wide-eyed little kid, and yet there's sperms floating through the sky with Santa hats on. Oh, all right.
Caspers.
There's no rules.
Bullshit. Caspers.
There is no rules. There's Hawktua again, up 60x from 68,000.
I didn't realize she was still in the news.
It's a 4, but she's back. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on there. So it's just, yes, I love this guy.
Is that Ron Jeremy?
This guy's on Instagram. Go look him up. He's like, I'm not sure where, like India or Pakistan, but he's like in his like store, and he just like stands there. And he's
what is his name?
I think it's Marat.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how his token's doing. Good for him. I'm glad glad he has a token.
I guess.
Well, let's see. Has anything else come up yet? No. I wanted to show you how quick you can throw away your money here, which is why I think it's kind of like a quick draw. But then, due to you can just upload whatever you want, it's can be racist or all kinds of different things. There's George.
Just a little dog
George is
belted into his car. Okay.
It's 4chan quick draw.
Yeah. Wait, was that an elephant sucking off an elephant?
Lenny. That's Lenny. That's Lenny getting milk from his mama.
Oh, okay. Well, I was close. All right. Well, I'm trying to describe as best I can here without
fair enough
going to just the number 1. Okay. Oh, wait, Black Santa. Oh, it's called Black Santa.
Yep.
Black Santa is trending. Oh. Okay. Another Black Santa. Oh, that one I am not going to read here live on the air. It's use your imagination clause. Use your imagination clause. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I now see why you call it racist quick draw. it's all coming together now.
Then there's people that don't like Tua, so they come out with Rug Tua.
I like how her name has just become Tua at this point.
Yeah. What's your name? It's Tua.
Tua.
I hate it. Did it have to be the same name as a Dolphins quarterback?
It's spelled different. It's fine.
But everybody knows you're thinking it every time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, God, this is great.
Maybe I'll get into it again someday. The original Hawk Tua. I want to know why she's back in the news. What'd she do now?
Yeah, see, so I bet if you, I don't know, I don't want to Google her, but I bet something.
I will.
There's some
I don't give a
reason
shit.
she did something.
There is one TikTok account.
Which is why there's now a meme token.
There's one TikTok account that's taken off because they do a parody of watching it, but doing serious analysis of her podcast. And it's starting to get a ton of views. And then a guy did a Bo Burnham style Inception version of it where he was critiquing himself, critiquing that podcast.
Okay.
So that kind of stuff is taken off lately. And then like a lot of people dressed up as Hawk Tua for Halloween. Like a Oklahoma linebacker wore a hawk costume with the Tua jersey on it.
That's good. See, that's clever at least.
Yeah, so that had that Halloween boost in there too, probably.
All right.
Still right in a little bit.
Hawk Tua, I literally just Hawk Tua now, and one of the people also searched for Hawk Tua girl crypto, Hawk Tua meme coin. Like, okay. 9 hours ago, Hawk Tua girl Haley Welch launches a crypto meme. So she launches her own, apparently.
Oh, so now there's a bunch of fake ones.
Yeah.
Or meme coins of the meme coin. It's very meta.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, that's by nature what the meme coin kind of is or represents, right? So
That it is.
she went viral this summer for her off-color catchphrase. Whatever. Okay, yeah. So she launched her own thing on Solana, and now there's a bunch of rip-off coins. All right. That's cool. That tracks.
But yeah, it's fun to just watch them come up and go, haha, that one's funny. Throw $5 at it. Oh.
Yeah.
And what you're trying to do is like this one, 24 hours, the best one that they threw out hit 200x.
Oh, wow.
So if you can hit a 5 to a 200x, that's $100.
100 times 5 would be $1,000.
Oh, $1,000. So you're gambling there because, you know.
Put it all in on the next 2,000 coins that pop up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta let that shit ride. Because if you win,
just $5 on the next 2,000.
You win $10 a quick. You put 5 in, you win 10. You turn around, you put that 10 back in. You let it ride because you're only out $5 still.
So
yeah, you just gotta hit like 2 more and then keep it going.
Yeah,
I keep hitting like the 5, and then it comes. I get the like you get 6 back.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, all right.
I'll play. Reroll the 5 because that's once you fill out the ticket, you've got your $5 ticket. So if it's right on the bubble like that, just keep turning that same ticket in.
Yeah. So I was hoping one was going to show up so I could show you the fun of doing it, but of course there hasn't been any trending tokens since we started talking. So
that's all right. That's all right. We get the idea. I like the idea of getting current event news from it though, because that does make sense. Everybody's trying to jump the gun and be the first one to have that token out because it's fresh news. So if you are watching that, you're probably the most up to date. It's not terrible, at least to get headlines.
I mean, I'm just throwing this out there, but if you were going to try to assassinate a high-profile individual, would you create your own cryptocurrency before you did it?
Ooh. That by no means is taking live on tape delay takes no liability in anybody's assassination at this point. This is for comedy purposes only. The lawyers made me say that. Warren P. Quigby, or what the fuck was his name? Anyway, he doesn't work here anymore.
Moving away from crypto.
Yeah.
Have either of you, and I'm sure it's neither of you, started watching St. Denis Medical yet?
No, but I have seen the commercial, so I'm up that close. I saw a meme coin about it once.
Hey.
I just started AP Bio, so I'm way behind on like everything.
Didn't I tell you to watch AP Bio like several years ago?
Yeah, probably like 400 episodes ago.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all right. I just want this to be documentation that regardless of whether or not people listen to me, what I say matters.
Eventually, it's fine. You don't have to listen at the time. Let's say, hey, he's getting to it. He got to it.
I was on tape delay.
Fine. Be correct. Yes. That's on a very long tape delay.
Yeah.
It is very good. It is, of course, I think one of the showrunners from Superstore is a showrunner for St. Denis Medical. So it uses a lot of the same actors from Superstore, which I like because I really like the cast of Superstore.
Yeah. It had that feel to it. Even from the previews.
Documentary feel, and it's just in a hospital environment, but it's very much, The Office or Abbott Elementary or Parks and Rec. It's just that setting, but with some different people. Like it's got the one guy from Jury Duty. Did y'all watch that?
No. Is that like David Allen Greer? He's the only one I knew.
Tricked?
The what?
Like the main guy who was tricked in Jury Duty?
No, it's the guy that he found out his girlfriend was cheating on him.
Pauly Shore. Stanley Tucci.
Jury Duty, the documentary.
Oh, that's the film. I'm thinking about the 1995 blockbuster hit Jury Duty.
Yes.
Oh.
I could probably just do this. St. Denis Medical cast, and we could look and I could go, it's that guy. This guy, Mackie Leaper.
Nope, unfamiliar with him.
He's from Jury Duty. That's the first time I saw him in anything was in that Jury Duty, which was very funny. So he's in that, which, I hadn't seen anything. David Alan Grier.
I do like me some David Alan Grier.
I love Wendy McLennan Covey from many things, mostly as a concierge in one episode of The Office.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most notably probably anymore from the mom from the Goldbergs, or I don't remember her character name from Reno 911.
Correct.
A lot of the other, I don't recognize a lot of the other characters, though. Mindy Sterling, everybody knows her probably from the Austin Powers movies.
Yeah, Kaliko Kauai and Josh Lawson were both in Superstore. But yeah, it's a relatively it's a mixture of known and unknown kind of people. But 4 episodes in, it's pretty funny.
Nice.
So
yeah, I'll check it out at some point. It probably won't be 400 episodes from now, but I'll get there.
I can't promise anything.
Next would be the Yacht Rock documentary, which aired last Friday, the 29th of November.
I did hear about that.
And you watch that as well. It was very good.
Is this the one? It's the documentary spelled DOCK?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was clever. It's Yacht Rock, so it's a documentary.
Yes.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it was very good. It referenced the original, the origin of the Yacht Rock term from the web series in 2005. So Hollywood Steve was on it and JD Riznar. But then they talked to, Michael McDonald, Christopher Cross, Kenny Loggins, people that play it on those albums. Then they had people like Questlove, talking heads kind of commenting on the genre and the musicians and stuff like that. So it was a very good watch. It was, it's 96 minutes, so right in my wheelhouse for a movie time.
Nice.
That is the standard for what all movies should aim to be. If you can't tell the story in 90 minutes, make a second one.
Strong disagree, but okay.
Well, it may be a current trend. The attention span, I think, of the average American is dropping. Mine, I know, is. So I could argue both sides there.
15 years, you will go watch a 30-minute movie that you paid $100 for, and then there'll be 6 more that come out over the next 3 months so that you don't forget about it.
Yes,
You're absolutely right.
It's called Disney Plus.
Again and again.
It's called how Disney Plus does Star Wars. You just described exactly what they're doing.
And this helped me remember that I forgot that my Max subscription isn't active because my Hulu subscription paused because my card got canceled because of fraud. And yeah, that's why I haven't watched Max in forever. So yeah, I need to restore that so I can watch this documentary.
Your card wouldn't be canceled for fraud if you try Cast Finance, the new crypto debit card.
Not a sponsor, but we'll take you.
I'll have a referral.
Oh. To give to everybody.
Yeah, so watch that.
If you don't have enough for the class, don't say.
Watch that. Watch St. Denis Medical. Sabres have been enjoyable. Somewhat, even when they do score 4 goals in one period and then
lose,
manage to lose 5-4. That's how Buffalo plays sports. That's just part of the game. I feel pretty good about the Buffalo Bills right now. I saw Micah Hyde was just signed to the practice squad, so good to have a little redundancy there. Hopefully he stayed in shape. So,
yeah.
Really hoping the Chiefs someone can beat the Chiefs, man. They're barely winning. They're barely holding on. I think they're not as good as their record shows, and someone They just someone's got to take them.
You don't want me to start on a officiating rant.
No,
because that's
we're not going to talk about whenever this aired. The Raiders Chiefs game was. Yeah, that was just
every game they've won.
Terrible.
Every game they've won and every game Arsenal has lost has been directly attributed to referees this season.
Oh, really?
Yes, the Chiefs would not. The Chiefs would maybe have 3 wins if it wasn't for
that might help. But I was doing the really on the Arsenal side. Like it's
Arsenal would be probably tied with Liverpool leading the league if it was not for bad officiating.
Do you think that maybe Hallmark is in with the National Football League in order to prop up interest for their Chiefs love story movie?
Yes. I did not watch that movie, by the way. Did you? I was going to, and then I was like, no.
No, I don't want to, but like Diedrich Bader's in it. And you're like, oh man, come on.
This is an actual thing?
I'm not going to watch it.
Yes.
Watch the 90s movie instead. The 90s, the Christmas one. That one's pretty good. But
it was
the Chiefs love story.
Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. That's what it was called. Hallmark, you let me down. Now, my biggest problem with this, and I know he's in a shitload of these movies.
Is this Kelsey and Swift? Is that what they're supposed to be?
Maybe. No. Tyler Hines.
Kelsey's mom is in it.
Really? What?
You didn't hear about that? Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't care to. I purposely didn't. I think it premiered on Saturday, and I was too busy falling down the stairs and getting my horoscope read or something. No, but my problem with a lot of these newer this new regime of Hallmark movies is they all have Tyler Hines in them. He's now the king of Hallmark. I can't not see him as Long Dick Dierks from Letterkenny. So he's trying to play these super nice guy, the super nice guy, the suave guy. He's the guy that comes in from out of town, or he's the small town guy, or whatever the case is. And all I can see him as is the fucking degenerate strip club guy that I can't. It fucked me up. Bad career
I also
move,
don't
Tyler
like
Hines.
that his last name isn't spelled like Heinz ketchup. Like you can't be the Chiefs love story without that connection. It just doesn't connect.
Now that I look at it too, I'm going to keep picking on his name. It's Tylerhyney. There's too many fucking Y's in that guy's name.
I think it's actually pronounced Tyler Hines.
Hines, maybe that would make me feel better.
Hines, but look at Ed Begley Jr. is also in it. Like what? And then this guy Richard,
he's in everything.
Yeah,
he's in lots of things.
So it's like what a cast. Oh, Jenna Bush Hager's somehow in it. Like what?
They kind of went all out, I guess.
There's a lot of money in this movie, and it had to make money.
Yeah. Well, it probably cost them money. I mean, I don't know. How much did they have to pay the NFL and the Chiefs in licensing to?
Yeah, Donna Kelsey, manager.
No way. See, part of me wants to watch it now just for that, but I don't.
I'm done with the Kelseys. I'm
done
over
with the
them.
Chiefs.
I hate to say it. Our podcast is better than their podcast. Has a lot less listeners, but it's better.
But it's
better.
You don't know.
Watch Wrecked.
You don't know.
You'll see. Watch Manifest. You'll see.
Anyway, all right. I got to get Tyler Hines, Tyler Hines, or whatever you said.
Tyler Hines.
Oh,
yeah, it looks Hispanic.
Yeah, he could be. Just add some accents and shit over the E's. It's fine.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, we got like 15 minutes left. Let's talk about.
Sure, why not?
Let's talk about the 2025 public domain.
Yeah, what's showing up in the public domain next year?
We have sold so many shirts already of our original designs. We're thinking about new ones already. We're thinking ahead, and there could be some great images that are now available for us to use.
Okay, all right.
Let's start off with this one: films, books, and artwork.
Right, and in order to enter public domain, it's 99 years. Correct? Is that for film and art? Visual media.
It depends on the date of the death of the creator, and then some of the copyright stuff.
Okay, because I thought for film it was 99 years, because that was or 40. I don't know. We talked about this at one point. I don't remember.
We did. And every country is different. Like the EU has its own set of rules, and then we have our own, but then Canada has different ones. And
right.
But Winnie the Pooh is in public domain now, because they have the horror movie about him, and then Mickey Mouse is entering public domain this year.
But just Steamboat Willie, not Mickey Mouse. Steamboat Willie.
Right.
I heard Popeye is, because there's a movie coming out called Popeye the Slayer Man.
It's got to be the same people that did the Blood and Honey or whatever there, Bones and Honey or whatever that was called.
I absolutely love it. Please continue to do this as more things enter. Just continue. Please give me an endless supply of these movies.
Sound recordings fixed before February 15th, 1972 will enter the public domain on February 15th, 2067. Thank you.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
That's a ways from now. So,
okay,
anyway,
96 years apparently for film. I don't know why that is. Movies that are made before 1929 are already in the public domain. Movies made in 1929 will enter the public domain in 2025, and so on. So 95 years technically. Okay, that's kind of the rule of thumb. So we're going to ask this Chat GPT. What are we asking? What images will enter public domain? Okay. Steamboat Willie already did.
I know, right? Let's go back to this article.
Salvador Dali's The Great Masturbator becomes public domain this year. That's our shirt right there.
Really?
I don't know. I saw it in the list on your screen right before I saw it.
I'm on the wrong. There we go. Where was it?
Salvador Dali's paintings, The Great Masturbator and the Accommodations of Desire.
Are those two different ones? Oh, yeah, paintings. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh.
It crashed your computer.
The Great Masturbator.
Also 1929, painting by Salvador Dali. Okay. Oh, I don't see much. It's very Dali-esque. I don't see a lot of masturbation on it, but then again, you can't really find anything in a Dali painting anyway. So, okay.
But just the fact, we use this on the front with live on tape delay, and then on the back, The Great Masturbators.
Mm-hmm. And it's just our names.
Done. Yes. And if you want to donate to our Patreon, you can get added to the list to become a Great Masturbator.
Yep.
Or Sasturbator.
Oh, see that? Yeah, we could just change it up a little bit, and it would be The Great Sasturbator.
There we go. Done. Sold. Market it. Edward Hopper's painting, Chop Suey. You know what that is?
I'm not familiar by name. I know the album. I know the song.
That did not do what I wanted it to. Let's see.
Chop Suey painting. Okay. It almost looks like a Rockwell.
Oh, that's cool. It was sold for $92 million. Haha. It's free now.
Yep.
That's how it works, right?
Sure.
It's worthless.
I don't know. Yeah. Of course it is. Let's listen to us. We know art.
We do know art. I thought. Did I make that up, or what about? Doesn't like me to type only when I'm doing the podcast. Too much. I'm doing too much streaming this video. Streaming my screen.
It's killing you.
It's too laggy. What about Popeye? In the United States, Popeye is considered a work for hire and will enter the public domain on January 1st, 2025.
Interesting.
That's what I'm thinking. A Popeye shirt, man.
So Popeye the Sailor Man. So therefore, he came out around in 1929 then as well.
Yep. Popeye the live. Nope, we'll get something.
1929. All right. Yeah. So basically anything 1929. So 95 years. That's our magic.
Yep. So I don't know. Maybe we'll find some music, and then we'll just play it, and we'll just do a radio hour, and pretend like we're old timey radio hosts, and just play a bunch of songs from 1929 or before.
Yeah.
That could be real cool.
I could do
That'll
that.
be the music for our next Twitch stream.
Well, I'll have to learn what the words were, the popular vernacular was with the kids, with the bebops and the whodats and the.
Yeah, that was way before. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that might have even, that was before the Hepcats. That was before. I don't know what's going on in the 20s.
What
we gotta find us some flapper girls though.
What are some slang terms used in the 1920s in the U.S.? Whoa, no. Just kidding. That's the bee's knee.
The cat's meow. Let's see.
The giggle water.
Alcoholic beverages were known as giggle water. Okay. Whoopee. Fun or a good time. I thought that was something different. A speakeasy or illegal bar. A juice joint. Okay, whatever. A great or exciting thing. Berries. All right. That.
Copacetic's kind of stuck around.
Yeah. Flapper. All right. I already used that one. Big cheese. Gold digger. Like these. A lot of these are still around. I don't know. Scratch for money.
I don't hear people being referred to as sheiks and shebas very often.
Yet. Or anymore. We're bringing it back.
I mean, give me some of that Mazuma, man. You want to come over for a petting party?
Oh, Jesus. So like a lemon party?
Joint, snitch. Those things are still around.
Yeah.
Mole. The gangster's good friend.
Okay.
Yeah, where's it Mall at, Dolly? I don't know. It's
Cars that travel. A Tin Lizzie. Okay, I didn't realize the Tin Lizzie was specifically a Model T Ford. Hooch. I have a bottle of hooch that's supposed to come over to my house. It's at my sister's house from Thanksgiving still, which isn't cheap, but it's homemade bullshit. Upchuck. I don't know why that's under cars and travel.
You ever have a bottle of Upchuck, Ray?
Often after too much giggle water. Or hooch.
Quite a few times from too much hooch.
Why is that under the cars and travel section?
I don't know. Well, probably because they had to use that's where NASCAR started, was the illegal bootlegging of whiskey in the back hills of the Carolinas and stuff.
Now, okay.
And that turned into professional stock car racing.
yeah, exactly. Just watch the Dukes of Hazzard.
23 Skidoo out of here.
So I worked with a band called 23 Skidoo once. I'm going to start using this one for you figured it out or you understand. Now you're on the trolley. Like, yeah, I can see myself using that one. These aren't as great as I wanted them to be, though. Let's
go back.
Maybe with a little giggle water, I could.
Yeah, I definitely want some giggle water. Let's go back another decade.
In the teens? I feel the U.S. didn't start getting cool till like the 40s.
Okay, Jake. That's a bunch of
Cats and Jammer. I like that one for a hangover.
Yeah, I got
Cats
a
and Jammer. All right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cats and Jammer, kiddo. Let's blow.
Kiddo. All right. Yeah. Blow. Okay. Money. Simoleons. Bones.
Originally used for a tough guy or thug. Bimbo.
I would have never guessed that.
No, me either. It's always like the ditzy girl. You know, that's always.
Yeah. They rebranded, the men rebranded it more to women. See, I see what happened. Doughboy. Oh, you're looking fly.
That was that was back then. I would associate that with like the 70s.
The tens. The teens.
Chicken, a coward. Okay. A grifter. I still like that word for a con artist.
Very applicable.
Snitcher, someone who informs on others. Okay.
A flivver. A cheap or rundown automobile.
Flivver. Okay.
Nerds. Yes.
Exclamation of disbelief or frustration. Okay, nerds. We could bring that one in.
That's in.
Nerds.
Get a wiggle. Nerds. Get a wiggle on.
I had too much giggle water and upchucked.
Yeah. Here's the latest from, and then see, that's what we do. And then we introduce whatever song from 1929 is in the public domain.
Yeah. Also, expressions bunk for nonsense or untrue talk. Like I would have put that way later too. That's still around.
And cooties.
Yep.
Cooties. Yeah.
Got cooties.
A term popularized in the trenches. What?
It is much darker than.
Yeah. Like what? What did people say before this? That's what I don't. Because a lot of these are still around 100 years later. Okay, one more decade. Turn of the century. Oh, here we go. A rube, unsophisticated country folk. Okay, I've still used the term rube.
Hick is still around.
Trolleyed, I like that for drunk. Swanky. Okay, go get her. A lot of these are still
How do you use trolleyed? Do you say
like you got?
I was really you got trolleyed that night. I got trolleyed.
I got super trolleyed. Yeah,
like I was 2 trolleys over there.
Yeah, like I was too trolleyed to drive, so I called a trolley.
So I took the trolley.
Yeah,
I had to trolley home because I was too wasted.
I was too trolleyed.
A rural person. Hick.
A hick. Okay, yeah, that's still often used pejoratively.
I mean, you want the words to stick around. So
I suppose.
I mean, how many times do you call people bounders? Bounder failed.
Yeah, an unprincipled or dishonorable man at Bounder. Yeah, I don't know that one.
I like Palooka.
Palooka?
An awkward or unsophisticated person. Okay,
I mean,
Palooka.
might as well just call this podcast that. It's a bunch of Palookas.
Yeah.
We are a bunch of Palookas. Bunch of 2-bit Palookas. That's what we are here.
2-bit Palookas. I like cutting a shine is flirting or showing off.
You're a giddy goat. Yeg. Piker.
These are too good. I'm getting a little bit too much into the knockabout. Rough or physical humor. Okay. Chin music. Idle chatter or gossip. I thought chin music was like getting punched in the face. See, that changed meaning later on.
But a lot of those are still the same. Let her rip, bang up, hunky dory.
Mm-hmm.
Those are still, those are still around from time to time.
Dew dropper, a lazy person. That's pretty good. All right, what are we? Oh no, how far back are you going now?
1850s.
No.
Some of those are still around too, though.
Bully, skedaddle, blowhard, flapdoodle, highfalutin. I didn't realize highfalutin was one word for pretentious or fancy. Hornswoggle, yeah, okay.
There's 2 different spellings of highfalutin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Such a doughhead.
One of them, yeah. Some of the money you can't say anymore either.
Yeah.
No, not gonna go there.
Gone to Texas. That has the opposite meaning now.
Used to describe someone who is left for a fresh start or to escape trouble.
Yeah, that does explain Texas. Bunch of people that escape trouble.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Anyway, we're just sitting here reading. This is getting great. Oh, expression. Abe Lincoln is an expression to be honest or truthful.
Catch a weasel asleep.
To catch someone off guard or in an unprepared state. Catch a weasel. Okay, in a pickle. That's still used.
Kick up a row.
Hootenanny. An informal gathering or party. I like that still. Barn burner, a thrilling or exciting event. Man. Yeah, these are good.
Want to go back so you can say these words?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you like vaccines and being able to have teeth.
But that's the thing. The good ones have persevered, So like I said, they're still around
for a reason. What words from today do you think people will be saying? Will they be saying brat? I don't even know what that means, but apparently that's a thing people say now.
Is it new? Like it doesn't just mean a spoiled kid anymore? Because that's what I think of when I think of a brat.
I mean, it does, but in the more societal term, it's like it's like you're having a great time. You're having a great night out. You're having a lot of attitude. Like
someone who is confidently rebellious, unapologetically bold, and playfully defiant. Okay. I think
it's changed. Like some of these other words, like some of these other words that have changed. The meaning's changed now.
Okay. All right. I'll take that.
Does that change stick though?
Or bop?
Bop. I like bop.
But that was one that's been around in the past, right? And it came back around.
Is it? Like, I mean, well, they're like the big bopper and that kind of thing.
Context,
But like a bop as a great song.
Do we have original words? I think that's my bigger question.
Probably not. Probably not.
Let's get a couple.
Like, what was the last? What was the last new original? All right, what would we do? 2020s. Okay,
it's just other words being used in a new purpose.
Yeah, lit, slaps,
no cap,
bet,
flex, no cap. Yep, chill. Okay, now you get into weird shit. Main character energy, like simps. Yeah, that's another one. Yep.
Okay, so that one I guess you could say is a new word, like that kind of thing. Anything related to like Discord, things like that, like simps and that kind of stuff.
Ghosting. Yep.
Yeah.
Finsta, a private or secondary Instagram account. That's probably relatively new.
Mask hole. That's a new one.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So we do have new words.
Yeah, not just
bro, I got caught in 4K.
Getting exposed or caught doing something. I've never. Most of these I've never heard. Okay, sus. Got it.
Okay.
A lot of acronyms.
How do you see this one?
Peri. What? No.
This is just period.
But it has a T at the end. Period.
Yeah, it's just a more emphasized version of period.
Oh, all right.
That's what an exclamation point is for.
Exactly. We already have that character. It's not a T.
Man, I think you're so bougie.
Savage.
You're just letting those words live written free in your head.
Let's send it off. Let's do the 1990s slang, which is, at least what Rob and I are most familiar with. Just to have a little nostalgia here at the end.
It's rad. It's tubular.
Yeah, exactly.
As if. All that in a bag of chips never said that. Whatever.
No,
yes.
cool beans. Booyah.
Booyah, yes. The bomb, yes.
Yep. Fly.
Yes.
Yep.
Word, yes.
Every time.
The bomb, yes.
Yep.
Dope, yes. I've
Yes.
used all of these except for as if and all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah.
This is the best set that we've reviewed.
Yeah. It's what we know. Okay. Okay.
No, it's just the best.
Let's go into the people section. Homie, Boo,
Yep.
Scrub, and Hoochie. Okay, I've heard all of them. I don't even think I need to read them. Our audience knows what these are.
Yeah.
Relationships and flirting. Mac, as in the return of. Crushing.
Yep.
Kicking it. Okay, yep, got it. Insults. Oh, this is good. Burn. Tool. Wannabe and poser. This is great. Like I'm loving this way too much. Technology and media. Surfing the web. Yep. Homepage. Okay. Cyber and fat. PH. Okay. I wouldn't put that in technology and media, but maybe expressions. Talk to the hand. My bad. I think we've probably all at least said that tonight on this episode at least once. No duh. Sup. I started the episode with that. Oh snap.
Snap.
For real. I probably said that tonight. And you go girl, which I should have said tonight. Fashion and lifestyle. Grunge. Got it. Kicking it old school. Yep. Baggy. All right. Yeah, that was the 90s. Miscellaneous. Chill out. Whatever floats your boat.
I use that one. I used to use that one quite a bit.
Yeah. Bugging. Acting irrationally or being overly upset. Why are you bugging, dude?
Yeah, why are you bugging?
All that, exceptionally awesome. Jiggy, I have never used jiggy in a sentence, only in referencing the song.
What? Yeah, that's correct.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's the only time that's appropriate to use that.
Yeah.
When you're getting jiggy with it.
Yes.
There you go.
When you're getting jiggy with all that and a bag of chips. So I don't know. There's your vernacular, I guess, over the last 100 years here live.
And chill out. Just do whatever floats your boat later.
Peace out, mailbox.